As you all know, it's not how big the house is, it is how happy the home is. Welcome you to another segment of Happy Home Marriage Talk Show. My name is Adebayo Abdulateef, and today I'm with my beautiful sister, Hajiya Fadilat Funmilayo Akinlade. Good to meet you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Yes. Well, today we shall be discussing transitioning from marriage to widowhood and back into marriage. Hajiya Fadilat, I know you've actually experienced some things in life. Yes, you've been married, the time you lost your husband, and back to marriage. Please, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm very happy to have you here. I've been looking forward to this day, and alhamdulillah, you get to come. Let me first of all appreciate your work, the work you have been doing. May Almighty Allah continue to strengthen you, and may He make you to grow wilder and higher than this. Inshallah. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. My name is Akinlade Funmilayo, an indigene of Kwara State, Ilorin. I'm a civil servant with a side hustling of a small business. I'm into. I reside in Abuja.
Okay, well, thank you for letting us know you. I know you were married and became a widow. How was your marriage life like?
My first marriage life was fantastic. Alhamdulillah, for the short period I had with my husband, it was full of fun. Though there were some ups and downs, but alhamdulillah, we never invited a third party. It was always settled among ourselves. Like I always say, anytime such thing comes up, I've always been the first one to apologize. And I know how to deal with him, for him to now apologize and see the truth or the actual thing that happened afterwards. We had a little courtship. It was actually my secondary school youth cover. He served in my school. There was nothing there. So after his youth service, we later came to meet in Ibadan, where I went to spend some time with my grandma. So he is an indigene of Ibadan. So as Allah will have it, I think we're being destined to be husband and wife, because our meeting was, in fact, I can't really say it. So we met in Ibadan. And I remember he helped me with my luggage to where my grandma stayed. Immediately we got there, my grandma asked, "Who is this?" I said, "He's a friend. He served in my school." So we just came across each other. So when he finished and I escorted him, immediately I came back. My grandma still had the same question. I told her. She was not like, "For me," I said, "Ma," he said, "in case this guy proposed to you, please accept." I said, "Just like that." Wow. She said, "Yeah, exactly." That's if she has seen it exactly. I said, "Okay, grandma, but I'm not ready for marriage." She said, "No, I'm not saying now. In case." I said, "Okay, no problem." And I think it was as if the woman really saw the future. Visiting me in my place in Ilorin when I returned home after I think about a year plus, my dad got to meet him. When he left, he has the same question I told him. He said, "So why did he come to this?" I said, "No, that is in Ilorin, came to do some, just say he should check on me." He said, "No problem." Then my mom too asked. I told her the same thing, and for the very first time, my dad is like, he said he's from Ibadan. I said yes. He's a Muslim. I said yes. Has he ever asked you out? I said no. We are just friends. It's like I've seen him like a big brother. The same thing my dad said is that in case he asks you out, please don't hesitate to say no. I was like, did grandma in Ibadan call you? And then phone was not in their vogue for them to even say, for me to even maybe they had an initial conversation. I said okay, no problem. My mom called me and the same thing. I was like, well, no problem. So when he actually made his intention known, I was in College of Education. I just saw him. I was like, "What did you come to do?" He said he came for a course in Ilorin. So he met one of my friends because I didn't disclose where I was then. So he said he met one of my friends. I said, "Yeah, I'm in College of Education." So he was able to trace me. So we started talking. Oh, and behold, he actually proposed. I was like, no. When I now remember the three things the elderly said. I was not like, no, let me yield to the advice of these people. And I said, okay, let's just start pushing. Let me see what we're going to. Where it's going to lead to. Meanwhile, he never disclosed to me that he was an officer. He only told me he's a civilian, a teacher in Lagos. I said, okay, no problem. So we started pulling. So I think he had to go for a course. And going for that course abroad, he needed a wedding certificate. So it was like a kind of rush me. But I think I would say to a good extent, I know the kind of man he is. Because he served in my school, I saw his attitude then and everything. And I think to a little extent too, he knew the kind of lady I was then too. So I said, okay, no problem. But giving me the day that I was like, he wants to travel and I needed the marriage certificate, I spoke with my parents, and my immediate elder sister had her own marriage in April. He was looking at December. My dad was like, the same group of people that attended your sister marriage, you still be the same thing. So why can't you just relax? I said, this is what he said. So when I gave him the feedback, he summoned the courage to meet my dad. And after explanation, my dad said, okay, no problem. Let's say how it's going to be. So the date was fixed. We got married. Oh, and we were on the wedding. I saw the card order. So they are even an officer. He said yes. That he tested me, but he didn't say me that I want to marry him for who he is. But not who, yes, not for what he is. I said, okay, no problem. So we wedded. I'm the last one of the family, a little bit spoiled child. I will not say my parents are rich, but we never lack.
Summary, how can you describe the journey with him?
The journey with him was fantastic. We enjoyed every moment of our life. He was a darling. He was a father. He was a husband. He was a father. He was a friend. In fact, some of my friends that knows me then well, if they come visiting and we accommodate them, they're like, no, I mean, this man is not your husband. You are just a complete friend. I just told somebody yesterday that it's gotten to a point that he loses my hair and rough plaiting. In my family, I don't know how to eat amala. He was the one that taught me how to eat amala. Feeding. Exactly. Wow. Yoruba will say, Oko kinto iwedu, ogenrela, but my own husband to iwedu. He's as good as that. He was a fantastic man.
He's so continue to rest in peace. And shower his mercy upon his soul. Okay, after his demise, you stayed so long before thinking of getting married. Why did you stay that long before thinking of marriage?
Let me say I was scared. I was scared in the essence that will I be able to get a man who's going to be like him or even close to me? One. Then secondly, his death, I will not say came like a good shock, but it wasn't something I would expect. He left unplanned. He left when I least expected. And the two of us have planned for the children. We know the kind of life we want them to live. We want where we want them to get to before they say they want to settle. So I was like, if I rush into marriage, I'm not able to focus on these children. So I was like, I sincerely lock up myself to focus on these children. And let me say, alhamdulillah, they might not be living the kind of life they might have lived if they were still to be alive. But I think to the best of my knowledge, I was able to fill the gap, the vacuum he left. Stopping everything to do for myself, just giving my life to them. It's 11 years. Close to 11 years. He was 11, his demise was 11 years just last week, years on the 8th. Yes, so from that 2013 to May 2024.
Mashallah. You actually stayed for almost 11 years before deciding, okay, yes, this is the right time for me to get married. What were your experience as a widowhood experience in terms of financial support, sexual support, emotional support during the widow?
Emotional support, let me say my children are always there for me. They're my own family, most especially my immediate elder sister. My name is Mr. Bola Kimada. And my mom too, because I lost my dad in 2008. So let me say, they really gave me the support that I think I need. But no matter the support they give me, times will come that at times I cry myself to tears.
Not seeing somebody that's not dear to you.
Yes. In fact, till this moment, there are times that maybe when I'm looking for a particular document, I would like, let me call him to ask him. Sorry, it's late. So it's not always easy. Now the children, they saw everything in me. They saw the dad, they saw the mom, things I'm supposed to give to them. I don't want to say it's my power, it's by my power. I think I just enjoyed Allah's mercy and grace.
They feel the gap.
Yes, they actually did. They actually, because we became so close and so bad with them and with my mom and my immediate others.
So financial support,
alhamdulillah. Financially, Allah has been so merciful. So merciful. I don't think there is anything these kids ask after or whatever financial thing I'm supposed to feel that I feel. Either family, friends, colleagues, and even the children.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. What are some of the biggest challenges you faced as a widow?
The biggest challenge I face is that's absence. Let me say that's the biggest thing I face. The absence is the pushing type that always supports anything I want to do. It took some time for me to really, let me say, regain my strength and face that reality that this man is not there again. Is my confidence, likewise is. So let me say I feel those two gaps. Yes. But sincerely, the children, they have been so wonderful. I don't really feel that the absence of their dad really played a kind of negative life in their life. I was able to do my best. Yes.
Okay, so after like over 10 years that you decided not to marry, what led you to that decision of saying, okay, yes, now I want to marry?
What I thought is that the children are growing. The first one is already married. The husband, she's gone. Alhamdulillah. The second one is, let me say, is about to be on his own.
She's gone abroad.
She's gone. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah.
Yeah, so the second one too, who has finished his service, I think he's facing his own life too. And I look at it that in short time,
it's going to be only
me. What actually made me to conclude, there was this day I took my bath in the bedroom. Coming out, I hit my leg at the edge of the bed. The pain went into my brain. I sat on the floor there and cried for almost an hour. I was not like, it's something more terrible than this that happened to me. Who would have gone to my head? Then I read a lot of stories about somebody dying in their sleep, that if they had seen a little assistance, they wouldn't have passed on.
Yeah.
So I was like, if the girl is where she is, the boy too will soon move out of the house. Is it going to be only me? Then I tell it when I have a rough day, either in my business or at work, I don't have anybody to say that to. Somebody to even say, my dear, it's okay now. Then secondly, I feel like a fulfilled woman, seeing the children through to where they are now. So I was like, let me take my business and move on. If reverse were to be the case, I know this man will not stop.
So the main thing was the companion.
The companion. Yes, sorry. The main thing is just a companion. Always going to tell me to complete my day.
Okay,
yes.
Mashallah. So now, after you thought of going back into marriage, how did you prepare yourself for the new marriage and the expectation that will come with it?
I will not say I was actually expecting anything. When I concluded and I made up my mind I was going to marriage, I went into sincere dua, telling Almighty Allah to pick for me.
Committing it to Allah.
Committing it to Allah. I didn't give Almighty Allah any specification. I just told him, I want someone who is going to love me like my first husband, fill that gap for me, and be a sincere companion. Then who is going to at least teach me deeper in the little knowledge I have about Islam. And I think when the time came, Almighty Allah sincerely showed me mercy to the man after the
Any word of encouragement for the widows out there who are so hopeful of getting somebody to fill the space their husband left?
Actually, it's not. When you say you want to get married again, you know where you are coming from or where you are going to, you might not know. The person you are going to meet at all, you might not know. But what I always say that whatever decision you want to make, whatever step you want to carry, let Allah be the first. Let Allah be your guide. And yes, this is what I want to do. I just want Almighty Allah to guide me. And for some women that might have maybe some specification, we shouldn't expect too much from a man, especially the new man you want to go into. You might not be so lucky to get the exact man you have been married to, and you might be so lucky that you even get somebody that is even more better than the person that died.
Perhaps what you like might not be the best for you, and what you don't like might not be the best for you.
Exactly. But I believe in sincere prayer, in your loyalty, in your sincerity. Let Allah's will be done in your life. That's just what I want to do. And another thing is you should not want to go into a marriage like putting all your burden on the man. It should be like a support to each other. Let the man support you, you support the man. Yes.
I can see you're happy. I can't describe your new marriage. Because you're still looking like a new bride.
So, it has been fun. It has been good. The man is I've seen him as the real companion.
Are you still in honeymoon mood?
So I'm out of honeymoon because I really resumed work and I'm busy my business and he has resumed work. But we still look like the newest bride. Yes.
Well, it's good to be with you. For those who are actually watching us, we've been with Ajia Fadilat from Yakilade. and we're actually discussing transitioning from widowhood to marriage. Somebody who has been in marriage to widow, then from widow to another marriage. And she has said a lot, which will actually benefit so many of us out there. Please, a word of advice to our viewers who are actually watching us.
So I think what I want to say is that for those going into marriage newly, we should not expect everything to glitter. Marriage is not a bed of roses. There will be ups and downs. But I would just say we should try as much as possible to get married to our friends. Once you are married to your friend, you are going to find it a little bit easy. Then to those that are into the marriage, we just have to be patching ourselves. The country itself is not funny. The world generally is not laughing. So we should try as much as possible. Let's be each other's companion. Try your best and let Almighty Allah do the best for you. And for those who are widows and maybe trying to take a further step of getting into another marriage, I feel Almighty Allah is going to support you and surprise you to the kind of man you really think you want to marry.